G'day legends, ATRON here, just going to quickly touch base on my favourite team today for Guild Wars. I was in a bit of a rush, so I'm not going to go through heaps of explanation, but this is my go-to team when I'm in a rush. When I don't have time or I want to get it done quickly, this is the team I want to go to. It's the most reliable. The Demo blind as that 6th hero support in utility is actually fantastic. It's probably better than Mike and Ares, all those other videos I've done. So I just wanted to touch base really quickly on that, and just another feature, of course, with the update, in case no one was aware, about how you should go about doing your Guild Wars when there's an update or maintenance. We might touch on the new crests or insignias, but I probably will wait, maybe touch on it at the end, and then just do a different video of my insights into that. So today I've already done 2 targets, and I'm not going to do, there'll only 3 battles in this because I've already done them once, but with a reset, obviously you get the targets all reset. So Lost Legion, I think, had the 411 person, he was the top might, and then I also hit the 375 at the time, but now 380 for the Greeks there. So I always do either the top 2 targets or top 3, depending on how much time I've got going on, and then come back after the maintenance and do the same targets again, so you can get more points. So you might have known this. It's not necessarily a huge secret, but if you didn't know this, happy days. Last time I checked, this Dove had Empower, so this is exactly how I did it the first time. Nothing crazy going on, just pulling that Dove out. Everyone goes in, and the thing with Demo, the blind is fantastic. So Demo goes down. Probably should have been using a couple more troops to get rid of that Skelly proc on the side, but he's back up, living, no stress, and same sort of technique. But this is my go-to technique on all of them. If I don't want to have a lot of time, maybe I should. Is Dove going to get through and kill them all? Maybe I should just back out. Last time I did Demo survive, so I might just put that at the end in double time or just straight after this real quick. Or maybe not. So Dove goes in, 2%, nothing's happened. That's why with Empower Dove and in this sniping technique is so great, because you're not in the base, nothing's happening, although Anubis Dove is still alive. Maybe their Dove just died. Looked like their Dove died before the Anubis. And that's it. So same sort of technique. This is my favorite set of heroes to use. So I know I did have a couple of questions within other videos about what's your favorite team. Traits wise, I'll just go through. Dove is pretty much accuracy with 2 crit traits. My Serena is, I'll just show everyone actually. I'll just show everyone now, just so in case there's no questions about exactly what's running. So this is the traits, just have a look at that. All accuracy, 2 crit. Did change that recently from the Archdemon. That used to be full accuracy, and then you can never go back. That's the annoying thing. So, and then Demo I think is full accuracy as well. We'll just look at the stats here: accuracy, attack. So he's got a little bit of both. Main info back there, and who else? Serena is pretty much full HP. A little bit there, didn't go too hard on her. Who is the other hero? Walla is a bit of both. I think I haven't changed that since the first Deflect Demon when I was using Walla. He was useful there. And my Anubis is still full attack damage, so I use that for dungeons. Who is the other one? Demo, we already checked him out. And Gulam is full HP pretty much, so with Burning Plate and Stone Skin. So that's what I do there. That should be pretty much everyone, and happy days. So who died? Demo. We will stop it here and go into the next one for the Greeks again. Alright, so let's get into this. And Dove on that side, generally where I want to go Dove first, Empower Walla, Empower Skelly. I think this guy changed his base, to be honest. I have a feeling his base definitely got changed. Is his Walla's 12 skill for 380k might? Yeah, so he's definitely 12 skilled Walla in that time, so that's probably where that some of the increase in might came from. Anyway, that's fine. What are we going to do? Probably distract the troops over here. and then keep them distracted and Serena everyone else. All Demo's down. Serena might be down. She's not coming back. Ooh, not that angle. We'll go in a different angle. But same thing applies. Probably get it all in early so we don't have as many copters going in. All that didn't work out. Ares totem, I think. Perhaps an Ares totem. I didn't even look. It was an Ares totem. Took me a lot of troops to get there, but no stress. We got there in the end. We just want to be putting troops down straight away so we can get the heals in, the Walla heals in. We don't have a lot, but it's really this start that's important for this. So Dove's down. She might get revived, might get healed. Troops are down. Everyone's being blinded now, but we have very little troops, so we will be simply surviving on the heroes and seeing how they go. Not so well without Serena. Demo's down. Blind is down. Skelly was definitely surviving enough, so it might be easier to go from the top, or it might be easier to go from the bottom. But staying away from that Ares totem definitely cost a lot. So we'll see what happens this time round. Demo's down, Demo's back. I wonder how helpful that, what's the word I'm looking for? The little spirit thing there. The glacier, the pet. Adding a little bit of DPS. Skill 19, so alright. Let's do this one more time. Definitely not the same base. The first time I hit this guy, there was no issues about it. So let's just do one there and then everyone else there. Dove is down. Hopefully Dove will come back in a second. Nope, everyone's down. So who is coming out? Oh, of course, the Sasquatch. So going in from this angle perhaps. Distracting. Lots of troops. We want to get rid of the Walla procs, rid of the Skelly procs. Obviously, if you're having this much trouble, there's some ammunition coming in from the sides. So you want to deal with as much of that as possible without, affecting your team. So just a nice constant drop of troops if they do come back. Demo's back now. Skelly's down. Serena's down, but that should be okay so long as Demo is providing that blind for us. And Dove is not as effective. As soon as that Walla goes down, things will get a little bit better. Still 100 troops. Still a nice drip of troops available. And Walla is down. That's going to make life a little bit easier. They're not going to heal as much. They've got DPS pets on them, so no stress there. We are pretty close to the clincher, so if we don't see some survivability, or you feel like you're not going to make it, this is the time to pull out. Looks like we'll make it though. We've got enough buildings, enough doves to stack on and have that potential there. What do we got? Draco and the Glacier pet. So there was no healing going from either of them. It just going around the map, as you saw there, not everything is as simple, but it's still the best utility team, because if you didn't have a blind, even with the heals of Ghoulam generally, the Walla at 12 now is obviously doing a lot more damage because that guy wasn't 12 before. Not saying that's the exact reason, but definitely was providing a little bit more difficulty there. Still the best team to go with, though. And the next one, I think, it's another 70, 74, probably Vietnam, 66, 74. So we'll come back to that in one moment. Alrighty then, lucky last. 374, so some really nice targets here, and this is the way the best scores are made, is in maintenance. So now what's that Walla? That Walla is Not even in Destiny? Has he not opened his Destiny map? I feel like he should have a star, even if it's 0. Or no stars, if Destiny's open. So that's odd. Maybe this guy hasn't... Maybe someone can answer that. That's really weird. I would think now Destiny's out that Walla should have 1 or 2 stars. Perhaps if they're not at 20k or 20k Destiny, they don't have the stars above them, or you maybe have to open the map first. Not 100% there. So a little bit interesting. So we got Athene here today. Now this Athene is skill... what? 11. So still not affecting... Well, it is affecting the dove, but the dove is not receiving... Oh no, the dove is receiving energy. My mistake. So simple, my favorite way to do it. And then dropping troops not next to your heroes. So if Skelly does proc, it's not on top of all of your heroes, debuffing all of them at the same time. I want to be a little bit further away. Serena's down, Walla's down. Alright, so they've got Mike and Athene there with a lot of attack speed going on. So the Demo Blind is definitely a saving grace here, so long as Dove can do her work. With this team, I feel pretty confident most of the time that the utility behind it, not being healed as much from Walla, so being cleansed, not that there's anything to cleanse. The Anubis proc will be something to cleanse, that's for sure. So now Dove's down. Mike will be down in a second. He's the lowest health, getting debuffed and killed at the same time. And then everyone else will eventually go down. Anubis taking a little bit longer. Skelly on full health. That's always the problem with the Skelly shield. Even though Dove targets the lowest health, it's generally Skelly last. So that's why, you know, he becomes most of the issue a lot of the time. But as soon as Anubis is down, then being the last one targeted, he gets one shot, as you saw there. So that's pretty much it for the 3 runs. Just showcasing, again, the best team to use. I think skill 12 Wallas, or even skill 11 Wallas with those extra targets and the extra heal is definitely going to be interesting for this brute force sniping technique. Will make things slightly more difficult. So now this video has gone for over 10 minutes, I think now. So what I am going to do is I'll close it off, but I'll be making another video pretty much straight away about the insignias, which I have not made any, the crests, what my thoughts are on the update, a couple of things. So we'll have another video out shortly about that. But yeah, that's the team again, guys. So thanks for tuning in. As always, enjoy. Ooh, what was my score? What was my score today? Should be a record. Where are we? Guild Wars. 4-2. Yeah, definitely a record, but that's fine. So you might see 460, 346. I'll try and look for someone else who has the same sort of might. 346, 49, for example, has less score than me. 355 had more. Where are we? Another one, 380. Vietnam, who had someone like me. No, that was the only example I could find. He could have screwed up a target, but it doesn't look like he screwed up a target. 349 mine. He should have essentially had more than me, but mine is 100 or so higher. So I would put that down to doing a split attack on the maintenance. Anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Have a last look at this team again, and happy days. See you in the next vid.